Hello dear children. Today I am going to start new chapter redox reactions. You have to note one thing here. We will not proceed chapter wise as given in the book because we have to cover all the three branches of chemistry. So let's begin new chapter from inorganic chemistry section, redox reactions. In this we will study oxidation and reduction, oxidation number, that is also known as oxidation state, types of redox reactions, balancing of redox reactions. It's a small, important, interesting chapter. One thing you have to remember that in this chapter the council has not made any deduction, so you will not find anything reduced in this chapter. Let's first see what is oxidation and reduction. Let's see oxidation. Early ideas of oxidation and reduction, what was that? The term oxidation was first used to describe chemical reaction in which oxygen was added to an element or a compound. The phenomena of combustion was the earliest example of oxidation. Later on, the term oxidation was extended to describe many more reactions which occurred without the use of even oxygen. So, oxidation, what is oxidation? Addition of oxygen or addition of an electronegative element plus removal of hydrogen and removal of an electropositive element. Few examples are here. Addition of oxygen, magnesium plus oxygen gives out magnesium oxide. Removal of hydrogen, it is not here, but you can know H2S plus Cl2 gives out 2HCl plus sulfur. Addition of an electronegative element, magnesium plus Cl2 gives out MgCl2. Removal of an electropositive element, many reactions are there. If we will react potassium iodide with chlorine, it will give potassium chloride and iodine. A substance which brings oxidation is known as oxidizing agent. Here you can see that because of here you can see that this oxygen is responsible for oxidation. So this oxygen is your oxidizing agent here. In the second equation you can see again this because of this oxygen only oxidation is occurring. So oxygen here is a oxidizing agent. Chlorine, because of chlorine only oxidation is occurring. So here chlorine is your oxidizing agent. So all these three are oxidizing agent and these reactions are oxidation. Reduction. Reduction is just the reverse of oxidation. It means removal of oxygen, removal of an electronegative element, addition of hydrogen and addition of electropositive element. These type of reactions will show reduction. Here few examples are given. See. Mercuric oxide is when heated, it is giving out oxygen. Ferric chloride, when hydrogen is reacting with ferric chloride, hydrogen is being added. So addition of hydrogen is your reduction reaction. And the same again addition of hydrogen, one more reaction is given here. You can see that hydrogen is being added. So it is reduction, and removal of oxygen, it is also reduction. A substance which undergoes oxidation acts as a reducing agent, while a substance which undergoes reduction acts as a oxidizing agent. In this reaction, the substance which is bringing reduction is known as reducing agent. So because of hydrogen reduction is occurring, so hydrogen here is a reducing agent. you can see that all oxidation and reduction reactions are complementary of one another and occur simultaneously. One cannot take place without the other. That is, no single oxidation reaction is known or no single reduction reaction is known. Oxidation reduction reaction is generally termed as redox reaction. The word redox includes red plus ox. Red means reduction and ox means oxidation. In redox reaction, one substance is oxidized and the other substance is reduced. That is, one substance acts as a reducing agent while the other acts as an oxidizing agent. Let's see the modern concept of oxidation and reduction. Actually, two useful concepts for interpreting redox reaction have been developed. These are number 1, electronic concept, number 2, oxidation number concept. The electronic concept is applicable when the reactants are ionic in nature, while the oxidation number concept is applicable in both ionic and non-ionic reactants. In electronic concept, we can say, what is oxidation? According to this concept, whatever you have studied before this, removal, addition, one more you have to learn for this, that oxidation is defined as the process in which an atom, molecule or ion loses one or more electrons. The loss of electron by a species causes an increase in the positive charge or a decrease in the negative charge on the resulting species. Try to understand with this. In oxidation, loss of electron will occur. Okay, so what any example you can take. If you are taking just hydrogen, loss of electron, what will happen? It will gain a positive charge, H plus electron. So what is reduction? Reduction is defined as the process in which the atom, molecule or ion gains one or more electrons. The gain of electron by a species results either in decrease in the positive charge or in the increase in the negative charge. Here you can say, here what mainly you have to remember, that loss of electron is oxidation and gain of electron is reduction. And next is electron transfer reaction. Electron transfer concept. Actually, oxidation and reduction are complementary processes, as we have already discussed. The oxidation process involves loss of electrons, whereas the reduction process involves gain of electrons. A substance will lose electron only when some other substance will gain them. Therefore, a substance can get oxidized only when some other substance gets reduced, and or vice versa. Hence, oxidation and reduction processes occur simultaneously and are said to be complementary to each other. Generally, whenever we write any reaction, see here, A plus B gives out A plus and B minus. Here, A is losing electron and B is gaining electron. So, every reaction can be divided into two half reaction. One half reaction will show the loss of electron and the second half reaction will show you the gain of electron. Okay, so every reaction can be written in two half reactions, and they are half reaction. When both will be added, then only a complete reaction can be presented. So these type of coupled reactions are referred to as oxidation reduction reactions, or generically we call it redox reaction. One more example. Here also we can see how the electrons are being lost and how the electrons are being gained, just to show the oxidation and reduction. Examples to show loss and gain of electron. Here you can see one sodium is in the neutral state. It is becoming Na plus. Sodium is becoming sodium ion when it is in the form of compound, so it is losing 2 electron. Though one molecule will be formed, only 1 electron will be lost. Here 2 sodium atom and 1 chlorine molecule is reacting, so 2 NaCl is being formed. In chlorine you can see how the gain of electron is occurring. Like this, other reactions are also there. Children, you will understand this more nicely when we will study the oxidation number. Then it will be more clear to you. So if it will be necessary, I will come back again here to show you loss and gain of electrons. Let's proceed to next topic. Competitive electron transfer reactions. In order to understand this concept, let us take the example. Place a strip of metallic zinc in an aqueous solution of copper nitrate. What we will observe after few time lapse, the weight of zinc plate starts decreasing. The blue color of the solution decreases slowly, and finally the solution becomes almost colorless. Copper deposits on the zinc plate. Some copper settles down at the bottom of the beaker also. So what we have seen here? Here the reaction. In this reaction you can see that zinc is oxidized to produce zinc 2 plus ions by losing 2 electrons. Copper 2 plus ions are reduced to copper by gaining 2 electrons. Since the solution becomes colorless, this shows that solution does not contain copper ion. When the solution becomes colorless, white precipitate of zinc sulfide is obtained on passing H2S gas through the solution. These facts show that solution contains only zinc ions and there are no copper ions. Thus, the reaction proceeds almost to completion in forward direction. If you have to write this reaction in two half reactions, how you will show? Zinc gives out zinc 2 plus. This is oxidation. Here we can see loss of electrons. Copper ions are taking 2 electrons and getting converted into copper. Gain of electrons, so it is reduction. So how you can remember oxidation and reduction? Oil rig, you have to remember this word, oil rig. Oil means oxidation is loss. Full form of oil, O oxidation, I is L loss. Oxidation is loss, rig. R is reduction, I is, G is gain. So if you remember oil rig means oxidation is loss and reduction is gain. One more shortcut is also here. Lion, Leo, the lion says grr, means loss of electron is oxidation, LEO. Loss electron oxidation, GER, GER. Gain of electrons is reduction. Okay, if you find it easy, you can remember by this, but I have learnt by heart that loss of electron is oxidation. If one is clear, second we can write, bring it out whenever we require it. So loss of electron is oxidation. This simple sentence you have to learn by heart. So when you are in the sleeping mode also, then also we can, if I'll ask you to say what is oxidation, you can say loss of electron is oxidation. Next is oxidation number. This is a quite new topic, very important topic. So I think I should start it with a new lecture. So in this lecture I want to conclude here only, and I like you all to learn what is oxidation, what is reduction, what are half reactions, what is reducing agent, what is oxidizing agent. Learn by heart all these things. Tomorrow I will take you to oxidation number. What is oxidation? How we can calculate oxidation number. There is a formula also, by the formula to find out, and by the structure also, but structure is not in your course here. In 12th you will study that, or in the other chapter it is there. So by formula how we can calculate the oxidation number, this I'll teach you. If you will understand this chapter will become very easy for you all. So if you understand anything, then go through it. Just take a reading of that topic and come back tomorrow. Tomorrow I will start oxidation number from the beginning. So what you have to learn, what is oxidation, what is reduction, what type of ionic reactions are there, how the electrons are being lost, how the electrons are being gained. Just go through your book, read it, and if you find any difficulty you can ask me. Okay, so thank you children.